get ready because we're finally getting the 1.0 update for Fields of Mistria that we've all been waiting for. It's been in early access for quite some time, and even in early access, it's been pretty successful. Fields of Mistria was voted by the Reddit community, cozy gamers at least, as the cozy game of the year in 2025. It was released in 2024, so it's been a couple years and they've been working really hard on the game, so it's really exciting that we're finally getting the full game, even though it's just the 1.0 update. So what that means is we're going to get a lot of new content that we've been waiting for. I cannot get over this one image that I keep seeing. It is so cute, and they put it out on Steam, and oh my god. Juniper holding a baby, and the baby being so precious is just... it's making me so excited for this update. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, and please leave your comments about what you're excited about or what you're hoping they have in the next update, because it's not just going to be, you know, 1.0 and it's done. It's like they're going to keep updating it. So put your ideas out there and let's talk about it. So big things that people are looking forward to with this update, as with the full release of the game, is marriage and children. A lot of people, even if they don't want children in real life, are looking forward to seeing what that process will look like in the game, and also the different combinations of how the babies and children can look, you know, and I'm sure we'll get more updates as they go with, you know, aging the children and things like that. So we'll see what that is going to look like as we continue, but for now we get marriage and children, and that's all we really know. Stillwell and Zorel join the Saturday market. So we have some new vendors joining the Saturday market, and there's not a whole lot known about them, but there is some speculation about what they're going to be doing. Stillwell appears to be a fortune teller, and Zorel may be selling musical instruments. We'll have to see what more is revealed about that, because I'm not entirely sure. There's also going to be additional dungeon quests and rewards, because I know a lot of people have reached the bottom of the mines and they've accomplished as much as they can, and so we're getting more quests and more rewards for people who've been playing for a long time. Especially, it's going to be something that they look forward to, I think. Town and Renown. So Renown level cap is now raised to 100, so that means that you'll have more opportunities to raise the Renown and get rewards for it. Additional town repair questline events will also be available, but that is, you know, I'm not sure what that's going to look like exactly, but I'm really excited to see what that will look like. Because of this questline, there's going to be town repair storyline. The town repair storyline will be completable, which is crazy to think about because, you know, the game has been in early access for so long, and I know a lot of people have been playing for a long time, but even me, like, I haven't played for a long time per se, even though I have known about the game for a long time. And it's just kind of insane for me to even imagine the game as being completable, but that is awesome. You can actually fully repair the town. Additional requests will also be added to the request board, as well as additional museum sets and rewards. So I know for a lot of people, collecting and doing accomplishing goals is a big thing for them, and so especially for those who've been waiting for this, you're going to get to do extra things and more content is going to be added to the game. It's going to be awesome to see what they have come up with. We'll also get additional skill perks, which is good. There's no further information about what that will look like, but it seems like you'll just be able to get a new tier at least. Customization and cosmetics, additional furniture and decor, as well as cosmetics and mount skins. So to me that sounds like new animal skins, cosmetics for your character, and furniture and decor, which are huge in this game. In fact, I've seen some people kind of categorize this game mostly as a game for the decorating type, the people who love customizing things in game. Achievements and first wave localization languages will be in beta versions, and they list out that it'll be Chinese simplified as well as Chinese traditional, French, Japanese, Korean, Russian, and Spanish. And there's more information about that coming up where I'm going to read the FAQ. Balancing and optimization and more. So there are more options for how your game can look. At 1.0, the game and storylines will be completable as originally envisioned, but 1.0 is only the beginning. So I am so excited to see what else comes out of this game because it's so huge. This game has been very, very popular, very beloved by the cozy game community, by farming sim people, whoever, by the community. And so it's really great that they're still building on it further, and who knows what's going to come down the pipeline with this game because there's so much content already. I can't wait to see what else they have envisioned for this awesome game. When will Fields of Mistria 1.0 update release? So there is a release time map on the Fields of Mistria website, and it has all the times for each region, so you can check there for yourself to see what time it will be. Will I need to start a new save file for 1.0? No, all saves will carry over to 1.0, and players will be able to experience all the new content regardless of how far into Fields of Mistria they are. I've actually seen that one come up a lot, and a lot of people are just starting over because they want to, but a lot of people are also just playing it through and awaiting the release so that they can access the new hard events, such as marrying the person they've been waiting to marry. Will I need a new save for achievements? No, players will retroactively earn achievements for things they've already accomplished and won't need a new save file for early game achievements. Will there be content after 1.0? Yes, we are planning for additional content updates and patches after 1.0. Will Fields of Mistria be coming to console? We are currently focused on bringing the game to its 1.0 release on PC and will evaluate potential ports at a future time. So, maybe. But they've been focused so much on actually getting the game fully released because it's been obviously in the works for a long time, even before it was put into early access. And so I'm sure it takes a lot of time and effort to move it and port it to other consoles. So they tell us to please stay tuned. And I know a lot of people really want it on the Switch, and I'm one of those people. But I guess the good thing about PC is there are some cool mods available, so there's that. What will happen to my other relationships when I get married? If you were dating multiple characters prior to getting married, they will switch to best friend status afterward. So after you do marry the person you choose to marry, then everyone else will become a best friend, which is crazy. Like, no consequences at all, just right over to best friend status. Like, you have been friend zoned. Sorry, I'm married now, sir. Will I have the ability to opt out of having a child after marriage? Yes, the player has full control over whether or not they decide to have a baby. What languages will Fields of Mistria be localized into? We currently have plans to release the beta translations for Chinese, Simplified, Chinese Traditional, French, Japanese, Korean, Russian, and Spanish for the 1.0 release. We may add additional languages at a later date. What can I expect from beta localizations? Gameplay features and content in the 1.0 update will be accessible by any player regardless of selected language, but translated text, particularly for late game features, may be missing or incomplete initially, depending on the selected language. So from that, I can gather it is going to be something that is still kind of in the works because they're just updating it, and I think it's just not as prioritized as other features of the game right now. We estimate that each beta language will be around 75% complete at the time 1.0 releases. So you get most of it, which I know for a lot of people who don't speak English, that's probably a bummer, but I'm sure that's going to be one of the things that they start working on to complete as the patches come out after the full game releases. Why release the localizations in beta? Over the 2 years that Fields of Mistria has been in early access, listening to player feedback has been a major component of our development process. We believe that by similarly listening to feedback from early adopters of our beta localizations, we can ultimately provide a better final localization. Thank you in advance to those players who plan to provide feedback and report issues. We will provide a link to official report forms for each beta language once the 1.0 update goes live. So, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts, and please share with your friends. I can't wait to see this game and what they do with it. It's been so fun so far, and it's just an early access, so I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.